So I thought I'd make a quick little video of me sniping on a refresh. Regardless of if I get anything or not, you know, that's like whatever, besides the point. Point is to show you the process. You do get stuff on these filters all the time. Like at least probably I'd say 1 out of 2 times I get something on one of these filters because I go through a lot when I do snipe. So at the end I will do a recap, but it is about time for the refresh to happen. It's 3:59 right now. So at 4 o'clock I will start refreshing. First thing I start off usually is Ruby Historics 500 to about 1850 or well 18,500, or I go until I can't scroll anymore because I scroll snipe. I don't understand, like, people are talking about scroll sniping being a big thing, so if you know, like, let me know in the comments why that's like a big deal. And then people are saying it's better and stuff, but it is 4 o'clock. I don't know why it's better. This is how I do it. But yeah, so let me know if you do know. And I'm looking for players that are 3:45 to 4 hours. And then I am also looking past that 11:45 to 12. And then I'm looking at the very end 23:45 to 24 hours. And once I see that it refreshed, I'll switch to my filter. I'll try to explain while I'm going through it. I'm not sure. Hopefully this isn't a late refresh or anything. Auction house seems like it's slowing down a little bit today. I mean, yesterday and the day before that, I mean, the packs were released for the, what is it? Game Breaker packs. I forgot what they're called for a second. Those were released on Tuesday. This is Friday now, so those were released 3 days ago. And hopefully the auction house starts to get itself back together here, because it really crashed with those Throwback Thursday packs last week, and with the Paul George and what was it, Marcus Sol, and then turned around 2-3 days later and those Game Breaker packs are released. Nothing yet on the refresh, so I just kind of do keep refreshing. It's 4:01 now, so I've been at it for like a minute, you know. Sometimes you gotta go 4:02, 4:03, sometimes it's doubles. If it's a double refresh, I don't know what, I'm probably gonna redo this video, but that's whatever, because sometimes it does happen like that. And you normally you go into a Twitch chat and call nines. It looked like it refreshed last time, so I mean, it's been pretty solid so far. I've been on for about an hour, and refreshes have been happening like a minute late today, but there's like not much lag in the auction house yet. I know the younger kids aren't home from school yet. People are saying East Coast or whatnot, or not East Coast. I'm East Coast, so like I'm home from school, but West Coast isn't. And I know a lot of people complain that the West Coast is full of Tims, but that is what it is. Probably about 4:02 now. Nothing yet. Now it's telling me nothing. That's not a good sign. Could mean that it refreshed and I just could get nothing. Which, I mean, isn't, like I said in the beginning, isn't really a big deal for this this whole tutorial here. This is showing you how I do it during a refresh. I mean, you can have your own, like, I know some people do diamonds, 100,000 for the buyout. They scroll snipe those, but the problem with those is that someone put up like 30 Jimmy Butlers for 100,000 and like so on and so on. 30 Tim Duncans, 30 Nate Archibalds, 30 Paul Pierces, and like at refresh after refresh they do that, and people had to like scroll snipe past those. And I don't think I might have refreshed there, but it doesn't look like it. Because I mean, sometimes there's like weak stuff that comes up and like nothing, but it doesn't look like it. I'm gonna go into another stream right now because I am actually on Twitch on my phone right now. So yeah, nothing yet for refresh. And Merc and you stream, nobody is saying 90 yet. I will leave his link to his stream probably in the description to go follow him on Twitch if you're calling nines, especially West Coast people. He calls them like just about every day from what would it be? It's 4 right now, so it's been like noon till like 9 or 10 p.m. West Coast. So I mean, for me, East Coast, he's on there until like midnight or 1 a.m. for me. He's always a good streamer. I subscribed to him for a while, but you know, I'm just trying to fill the time now between sniping this and refresh. So I'll probably just cut back now when it does refresh, because there's no point in making you wait past this. So looks like the refresh just hit, and it did. Rick Smith's for 12, nothing too special there. Scrolling past, oh, there's Sam Jones for 5,000. So that's a good snipe there at the very end. That's why you always go to the end on refreshes. And now Ruby Historic, I'll be backing out of that. I bring that down because it's so low there. And then I go, nothing there for Trailblazers. I go Trailblazers, and then I go Raptors. Let's see what they got here. Bargnanis, just a bunch of Bargnanis. And I go Lakers. And then there's one more after this. Oh, 100,000. There's 76ers that I do for rubies. And I know some people do it differently. This is just my way of doing it. And then I go Sapphire, Historics. Although it's about, depending on how good the auction house is. Because if the auction house is laggy and you want it to be like quick, you don't want to do this because you can't like load that fast. You just go individual teams. And for those I usually do Suns, Magic, Clippers, and Bucks. I mean, those are the biggest ones. And right here, a couple of Frank Burkowski's. I'm not going to buy him. Those are just loaded in. Let's see. Nothing. Let's see. Frank Burkowski doesn't go for too much more. Eddie Johnson for 3.5. I'm going to leave him. Bill Bradley 5. I'm going to leave him 2. So you got to know the auction house a little better too, which is one of the things that I like to think I know. Let's see. And we'll go over here. We'll go All-Star Weekend Amethyst, since I have the MT for it. And I'll always leave a buyout. Normally people have already seen this filter, so yeah, nothing too special. Just Shaq for 80. Yeah, nothing I want to buy there. And then I'll go Amethyst Big Men. Just see who came up. Bob Lanier for 80. He's been up though. And then we'll go Ruby Deep Shooters. Not Deep Shooter 2 those. That was my bad. Deep Shooter 2s and the Rubies. And I think 9B hit too. You can go over and hit 9Bs instead of doing this. Ruby Ray Allen went up. Not going to buy him for 100. He's not worth much more. And the last one I do is Ruby Rookie Rewind, which has Tim Duncan and a couple other people in there. So I got Sam Jones for 5,000. It was a good thing I got something that refreshed, because I know people be like, oh, well, you're not going to get anything, this and that. He goes for about 35,000. See already? So, I mean, it's like 30 profit. Yeah, it's like 30 profit if I put him up for 35. So now I have 2 Celtics snipes that are currently up. I've been trying to sell that Nate Archibald for a couple days. I got him, I believe, for, I'll put him up for 12 hours. I believe I got him for 11K. So if that's like 15K combined for those two. And if you're looking to complete collections, this is a good way to snipe, because if I were to keep him, I had Mr. Ronzo for 6 the other day, so I know I can get him if I really need him. And then Tom Heinsohn. So I mean, Tom Heinsohn's what, the 4th one down. I have sniped him twice before for below 15. His price was crazy yesterday. He was going for 85,000 yesterday, but now he's not a 30. So if I really wanted that Dave Cowens, I could get him easily, seeing the rest of the collection is like that. So this is just a quick video on showing you how to snipe in the auction house. I mean, you don't have to do it this way, like I said, like you can do it differently. But yeah, that's it for this video. So I'll see you in the next one. There should be more to come. I'm gonna be on spring break this week, so you should be seeing a lot of videos coming soon.